I've received a lot of messages, particularly from young men who are enthusiastic about training. Maybe they've been training for 6 months to a year, and they will ask me, what can I do to ensure that I train effectively, but I'm also seeing consistent results? Because they will often relay to me that they will find that they are making progress for a period of time, and then all of a sudden they're not making progress, and it demotivates them and it stops them from achieving their overarching goal. I've been training now for about 18 years, and I've been competing as a bodybuilder for about 11. And during this period of time, I've made a lot of mistakes, especially during early on. When you first commit yourself to the journey of being a bodybuilder, you have so much enthusiasm. You love training. And I know for myself, it almost became like a therapy session. It was a way where I could take all that negative energy that I had, internally or, my external circumstances, and I could do something positive with that. The issue that you have when you train for emotional reasons is you will train regardless of sleep quality, your stress levels. Regardless of what's going on, you're not going to miss a training session. And I really believe that hindered me for many years. Honestly, I probably battled with that up until about 3, 4 years ago. What I would encourage you to do when it comes to your approach to training as a bodybuilder is see yourself as an athlete, and you have to be objective with the decision making that you do. So first, I would encourage you to have a set routine, non-negotiables for yourself. Something to where you wake up at a certain time every single day, you go to bed at a certain time every single day. From there, what I would do is document your entire process. Document what you're eating, document your stress levels, document how many times you go to the bathroom. Those are all things that I do for myself. I document, I use the Aura Ring, and it's been very helpful. And I think a lot of individuals deal with a lot of neurological stress, and you need to realize that your mind, the amount of cortisol that can be created from overthinking, anxiety, they will have a negative impact on what you do in the gym and your ability to recover. So when it came to my training, incorporating a logbook, something that held me accountable to not only like the sets that I was doing, the set movements, but it allowed me to make sure that I stayed accountable to my execution, that I was ensuring proper time under tension, that I was taking appropriate rest between my breaks, that I was preparing for my next set and not on my cell phone. Those were all some things that I did to train more effective. If I did not sleep well, I might actually take an additional rest day off. Or if I maybe just had a one bad night of sleep and I had been sleeping pretty decently, I would just change the volume of my training during that individual session. You have to be adaptable. You can't be so set. And I think early on, I loved training so much, and I really robbed myself of a lot of progress. But what I would encourage you to do is have a routine, your set non-negotiables, have the ability to say no to certain things. Not just to other people, but sometimes you have to tell yourself no, that you're going to do this. And you will be able to identify certain patterns that you have that may not be working for you. And from there, you can make those changes. And when you add a little bit of carb over a period of time, you can say, oh, I am getting a little bit more weight, but I'm maintaining my conditioning. So those are just some things. If you have some questions, some things that you'd like to know more about, just send me a DM, or you can even comment on one of my videos with the question. I'm happy to help. With that, hope you have a great day and talk to you all soon. Bye.